What is the salary cap for your business? Yes, businesses have salary caps. Unlike professional sports teams, they're not defined for you. You have to figure them out. Today, we're going to calculate the salary cap for your business. My name's Andrew Playford. I've been a CFO for 25 years, and I run my own consultancy business. I'm going to use a consumer products company. So let's take your net sales. We're going to start off with net sales. Forget about discounts and returns, because that's how you get from gross to net. We're starting with net, because that's the cash that's going to come into your business. So we're going to assume that your net sales is 100%. That's where we're starting. Net sales 100%. Then you have your cost of goods. And we're going to assume for this case, your cost of goods is 35%. Now, remember, in cost of goods, you can have not just your product cost of goods, but if you're a DTC brand, you're also going to be incurring shipping costs, and that can be almost as big as your product costs. And then you've got your merchant fees and your Amazon fees and so on. That gets you your cost of goods. We're going to say, for this example, your cost of goods is 35%. So that leaves you with 65%. So you've got 65% to play with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off 10% for your profit before tax. You've got to have some profit. Otherwise, you may as well just go home. Got to have some profit. 10% is actually a low number to shoot for, but I'm going to use 10% in this example. So we take 10% off. That gives you 55%. Then you've got things like G&A. You've got rent. You've got legal fees. You've got SaaS expenses that you use in your everyday business. You've got a whole lot of expenses that have to be taken care of. Otherwise, the business doesn't operate. Let's say for that, we'll take another 10% off. So now you're down to 45%. Then, of course, you have your marketing expenses. So for a DTC brand or a product brand, let's assume that's 25%. So take 25% off for marketing. So now you're down to 20%. So that, my friends, is the number. That 20% is your salary cap. You cannot go over that number. Now, bear in mind, don't be lazy and go straight for 20% and say that's your salary cap. You need to calculate the right number for your business, because your gross profit might be different. You might have higher or lower marketing expenses. Your G&A might be different. You've got to calculate it just like I did, and a number will drop out, and that number will be your number, and it probably won't be 20%. Now, another thing to note, if you decide to breach the 20% number, profit is the only thing that's going to be able to give way. So you're going to eat into your profit. So you want to stay around your number. In this example, it's 20%. Sometimes you might go a little bit over, but then you want to grow the business, because the only thing that can give way is your profit margin. That 10% profit margin is going to eat whatever percentage you breach over and above your 20%. That's it for today. And if you like my content, hit the subscribe button, and I have plenty more where this came from.